On a personal level, I lost my mother between my nikah and my wedding, and I've been grieving her ever since. And as much as I felt connected to her when she was here, sometimes I feel even more connected while she's not here. Sometimes your relationship with the dead is even stronger than when they were alive. Because in some ways you can do more for them now than you could have done when they were in this dunya. How? Because before you couldn't do good deeds on their behalf the way that you can now. And those good deeds on their behalf are far more precious than anything you could have benefited them when they were still with you. While they move on to their new life, hopefully in a better place, your life will never be the same after their death. In many ways, the janazah is more for us than the person who has died. As soon as we return from the graveyard, we feel the emptiness of the home they don't come back to. And we feel the weight of our deeds for them, knowing they wish they could still do them for themselves. Any good that they did, any good they may have taught you, any way that they benefited you, carry it forward and be part of the reason that their scrolls of deeds continue even after their scroll of decree has now fallen from the throne of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So that their actions can continue to benefit them and also benefit generations still to come on this earth. And one of the best ways to cope is not just to be a source of goodness for the newly departed, but to be a source of comfort to others that are now grieving the same loss as you. When you heal them, Allah starts to heal you. And even if you feel like you're hurting most, the widow that focuses on caring for her children, the child that now focuses on his widowed parents, all of that is of the best ways that you can grieve and continue to be elevated. For the one that's now gone, Allah has decreed memories for us, sometimes as reminders to not forget, and sometimes as a gift to get you through. Cherish those memories that you had together in this life. Then make new memories through the du'as and donations on their behalf that you'll be able to celebrate together in the next life, inshallah. Death can be the greatest teacher we have, and the people that have gone ahead have taught us in so many ways, and we often learn so much more about them once they're gone. Their hidden struggles or their hidden good deeds, the responsibilities they had that we now have to assume. But imagine out of everything your parents taught you, Allah decrees Jannah for you through your being patient with their death. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Hadith Qudsi, I have nothing to give but Jannah as a reward to my believing servant, who if I cause their loved one to die, remains patient. And that's not just true for our parents, but anyone we love. Allah knows how much you love them, and how much you restrained your pain for them out of your love for Him. And sometimes that alone is enough to earn you Jannah. So long as you are in this world, be not surprised at the existence of sorrow. For truly it manifests nothing but what is in keeping with its character or its inevitable nature. This temporary life we live is just a cycle of events to be patient with and events to be grateful for. The moments when you are tested with loss reveal your truest character and commitment. That doesn't mean that loss won't hurt. It will. It can tear apart your happiness and make you question your own will to continue on in life. But the new connection Allah may be building between you and Him, and you and the others around you, may be truly special, while He's also not letting you get too attached to this life. The Prophet ﷺ said, be frequent in remembering death, for it is hadim al-ladhat, the destroyer of all pleasures. Because inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un, to Allah we all belong, and to Him we all return. And that puts into perspective how every single person in our lives, and every single piece of us, is on its way back to Allah, and at the time which He decides.